In a bid to have a united and strong Nigeria, in a bid to have a dynamic economy, in a bid to decentralize skilled manpower, National Youth Service Corps has come to mind this gap.
It has been generally accepted that if Nigeria is to make rapid progress on all fronts internally, and if she is to make her mark on the continent of Africa, and indeed in the Committee of Nations, then her youth must be fully mobilized.
NYSC camp with a goal.
That very day I saw my call-up letter, honestly I cried. I cried so much, like all the way from Ogun State to Anambra. How do I cope?
Anambra? Why?
Honestly, I don't want camp to end, but at the same time I want to go home.
NYSC has 4 cardinal programs. Orientation is the first.
When a prospective corps member comes into camp, we all look excited.
I'm so excited to be here. It's a thing of joy.
My expectations are very high.
Their fresh graduates who just came out.
I think this NYSC camp is necessary because it has brought us out of our comfort zones from our various states.
The orientation course is where we expose more members to objects from NYSC to enable them to handle their challenges during their studies here.
The orientation camp as one of the cardinal programs of the NYSC was set up to actualize equipping the youth, disciplining them, training them, and instilling leadership roles and team spirit in them.
Life in camp is very regimented. Throughout the 21 days, prospective corps members will be placed on a strict routine of discipline and growth.
Attention please, calling on all corps members to move to the parade ground immediately. If you are still in the hostel, you are wrong.
Our morning meditation is on time management by Platoon 1.
The morning meditation is the first activity of the day. It's a time of reflection, exhortation.
It means that we're ready to abide by the rules governing the camp.
And the daily order is being read.
6 a.m. to 7:25 a.m. bath and breakfast.
I would say my favorite part in the morning meditation is the praise and worship. It takes the cold away. It can be very stressful sometimes to wake up from your sleep and jump out of bed.
There at the parade ground, there are various topics that will be discussed.
The topic of this morning meditation is time management.
Teamwork. Self-respect.
Time management is a process of planning and exercising conscious control of time spent on specific activities.
Early in the morning when you hear the people, you feel reluctant to go outside, But so far so good. This have really helped me in planning my daily activities. Now I have my time alarm, okay? I have to wake up so time. I have to have my breakfast so time, and this orientation program have helped me to reschedule my activities.
It helps to shaping you. You understand? Waking up in the morning, going for manual.
Answer Morae. I say answer Morae. Mora go make you happy. Mora go make you good to go. Answer Morae. I say answer Ansamora, Mora go make you happy. Mora go make you good to go.
The soldiers are always available, working very hard in the camp to train the corps members on the various parade activities.
Attention by numbers. Code 1.
The first parade activities that the corps members are being trained. First is called the opening ceremony parade. Corps members are given intensive training on what to do during the opening ceremony.
May I have your permission to stand them at ease, your lordship?
So they will train them, and quarter guards will be selected as well. The trainings the soldiers give to the corps members help them mentally, help them emotionally, help them to be strong.
National salute! Salute!
Today is our swearing in ceremony. As you can see, we are preparing.
We've been training for our swearing-in ceremony. The trainings have been very intensive, and we are happy that it's today.
My name is John. I am the band leader of the NYSC Anambra State orientation campaign. We are bringing a lot of fun and a lot of magic to the parade ground. It's going to be as wonderful as we are promising, and it's going to be fulfilling.
It is with great honor and respect that I warmly welcome to this camp the Executive Governor of Anambra State for the formal opening of the 2024 Batch 6-in-1 camping season.
The swearing-in ceremony is a very, very colorful event. On that day, the Chief Judge of Anambra State is going to be there, and corps members are expected to sign the oath of allegiance.
In pursuance of our aspiration to build a united, peaceful, prosperous, hate-free, egalitarian society.
What it implies in taking or signing that oath of allegiance is ensuring, or he has made up his mind, or whatever comes during my service year. I might have gone through the NYSC bylaws, I might have gone into the NYSC orientation booklet given to me at the NYSC point of registration. So I'm willing to serve my father's land, or to serve my nation for 1 year national service. So whether it is under the sun or in the rain, I am willing to serve my father's land.
I hereby declare the 2024 Batch C Stream 1 orientation course open to the glory of God.
My experience in the camp so far has been stressful but fun a bit, because from the beginning, the waking up 4 o'clock in the morning, it's not something I normally do.
One thing that makes camp fun is competition among platoons.
By the grace of God, we'll be going into competitions, football, dance, drama, rolling up to the carnival, what we expect that the platoon should do very well?
My primary responsibilities as a platoon leader are to ensure that my people are represented in every event, and we do our best. Hopefully we win, because that's the main aim of everything.
During the 21 days in the NYSC orientation camp, the core members usually have the social nights, and the social night starts from 8 p.m. On the first Saturday after their arrival, they usually have the welcome party.
The welcome party is always a very fun part of the camp, where the welcome party is always the first Saturday of the orientation camp. Core members are always treated to a very wonderful, events where they are able to dance, express themselves, and this event is always kicked off by the state coordinator herself.
Tonight, the road is here to welcome you to this orientation camp, and this night marks the beginning, formal opening of social activities on camp.
Yeah, stop to do, yeah. Oh, good boy. It's in a me, take it easy. Got you some cruise, my cheese. You spoke on for me, days. Come on, for the body, no, the breathe. Put on your shoe, make it stand that this. All your sorrow, make it dance them free. If you know, be kalala, yeah. If you know, be kalala, go to the Fuji. One my joke.
Everything you have I wish you the best of life.
Yeah, make I show you my bank account. Two-Face. I get plenty to go around. So don't make you dance when you hear this sound. Now we the puppy all over town. So tell me if you get down.
After the welcome party, officially the social nights kick off. There will be lots of activity during the social nights, ranging from Miss NYSC.
Something that you do not. Baby, I promise I go still show. Spending money, Pablo. I suppose she locates, but I go buy Belgium.
This DJ.
My money now, I my pressure.
Mr. Macho. Bold and beautiful.
Them broke off for the voltage. Tilapia, côté. Bring a goofy with the cocaine. You see the find a match for my pussy. Don't got the streets of
if you put me for Palava,
Ankara.
I suppose she locates, but I go buy Belgium. My money now, I my pressure. Nobody she my Palava, because for high tension. When you must apply your tea, before you must apply plenty.
And we have the Mr. Ankara with 90%, Platoon number 1.
So all these activities takes place at the social night. There is also room for talent hunts. If you have talents in MC, comedy, you have to just come to show yourself at the social night.
So the social night is one of the most fun parts of the orientation camp, and just like they say in normal life scenario, all work and no play makes Jack.
The social nights are the fun parts of town, I would say. I mean, that time you get to calm down, enjoy your company and other people entertain you.
After the long day stress of the day, maybe from parade, from trainings, physical training, long lectures, you just usually want to cool off at that social night because they listen to music, they dance, they show off their talents.
For the first week, we have cultural dance and drama competitions between platoons.
All those things has to do with cultural integration and unity in diversity.
The major aim of NYSC is to bring people from different walks of life, put them together, regardless of where you're from or your socio-economic background, wherever at all, your cultural background, whatever. Bring you guys together and work together and produce something beautiful.
So these core members from Platoon 1 to 10 are expected to perform cultural dance from any culture in Nigeria, and they're also expected to act drama showing cultural unity from any culture in Nigeria. This is to show that these core members come from different backgrounds, different culture, but they can stay together, they can live together as one in a one nation.
You are grouped on platoon basis. Why platoon is that in each platoon, you see all ethnic nationalities become constituent members of that set. In each platoon, you have all ethnic groups, you have all cultural groups, you have all religious groups. Everything about Nigeria's composition, you find it in a platoon. And that is what Nigeria wants to achieve, so that we'll have a set of Nigerian youth that will help towards national unity, integration, and development.
Normally, once all members come into camp, they get registered and assigned to the platoon.
The platoon is like a mini family in camp, regardless of where you're from, your culture, your tribe. As long as you accept that you're a Nigerian, you came to camp, you're expected to work together as a team and as a family. So the platoons are like a mini family in camp.
My platoon, I have people that are Muslims from other tribes. We work as a team.
As a leader, I've also been trying my best to carry everybody along.
I think the process of going through the rehearsals, getting ready for all these events is another time for core members, to bond, get to know each other better, exchange ideas.
Good morning all. You're welcome to our carnival. We are representing the Gbagi tribe, which are a famous tribe in Abuja. They are known for their hospitality, they are known for their hard work, and they are known for their farming. And today, I'm going to give a big shout out to my team members for their efforts, for their time, and their cooperation putting in today's work to make this carnival a good one.
My name is Olumide Esther Ogunbade. I'm from Platoon 2, and we are representing culture thief. You can see how beautiful it is. Even we are not even done, but no, don't worry, we are coming for you people. It's so beautiful. My name is Edoye Ojonkis, representing Platoon 4. Shout out to all the wonderful Platoon 4 members. Today is our carnival, and we're representing Hausa culture. And our goal is to win. Platoon 4 will lead, others follow. Bye.
All right, I'm by name Yakubu Bashir. I'm representing Platoon 6, and we are here to represent the Ijaw culture. And you know what Ijaw culture means? They are hardworking, resilient, they're very hardworking, and they don't joke with their things they do. Platoon 6, what's up? Platoon 6, what's up? We're here tonight. Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much, bro.
A shout out to my people. As you can see, this Platoon 1 over here, and we represent ethnic culture. And you know what it means. We are getting ready and getting prepared for the event ahead. And we have this on mind that tonight we will be winning this event. Victory is ours.
My name is Charity Ifoma Ojobo, and I'm representing Platoon 5. And the culture that we are meant to represent today is Kanuri culture. And the color of our day is purple and
Why? As long as Mama Said is in this Platoon 5, we are meant to win. Period.
My name is Ejirogene Omashola. I'm representing Platoon 8. And our culture that we'll be presenting today is Igbo. And Igbo people are known for money. They are industrious. When you see Igbo people, you see money. When you call Igbo, you see money. Wherever they are, they make the place lively. They are accommodating. They are friendly. They are peaceful. They are money-making machine. Whenever you see them, money everywhere. We are hoping for us to win this traditional showcasing.
My name is Mr. Nigerians, so I'm representing Platoon 10, and we are going to showcase the Yoruba culture. Yoruba people are known for their resilience, hard work, and creativity.
My name is Happy Umi. I am from Platoon 9, and we are representing the Doma culture, which presents the Doma people who are known for farming and cultivating the soil. I expect us to show the Doma culture, to shed light on the Doma culture, and I know we are going to carry the people.
Platoon!
Culture, they say, is the people's way of life, encompassing their language, religion, food, social habits, music, and art. NYSC Cultural Carnival is deliberately set up to give the power to the chord of unity among core members as it unites people of different cultures together and gives them the opportunity to learn and appreciate things from other cultures. It is also a program organized to showcase different cultures, tribes, and traditions within the country and celebrate the uniqueness of Nigeria through songs, dressing, and different festivities. It is noteworthy that this nation has more than 250 ethnic groups. But for today's event, only 10 tribes will be showcased.
Today, we gather not only to witness the rich display of cultural diversity, but also to celebrate the unity that binds us all together as Nigerians.
This graceful dance originated as a tribute to water deities and spirits. As a coastal people reliant on fishing, the Efik infused the dance with movements that mimic the waves and tides of the ocean, honoring their revered goddess Anansa.
On a day like this, you are celebrating the variety of our cultures in this country. The foundation, the formation, the creation of this program has made Nigeria to become one even more.
This carnival is a testament to the fact that though we come from different backgrounds, we can share, appreciate, and celebrate one another's culture with mutual respect and understanding. The first position, best creative decorated canopies, goes to Platoon number 3.
There are various Beagle sounds for every activities in camp. There's a Beagle sound when it is time to go to the parade ground. There is also a Beagle sound when it is time to go to the kitchen to get your meal. There is also a Beagle sound when the Nigerian flag is being raised up.
So there's this custom in NYSC camp called Reveille and Retreat. It's the hoisting and lowering of the national flag at 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. daily.
Once you hear the sound of the Beagle, you are to remain
Wherever you are, you remain still until that sound is over.
You are standing, keep standing. If you are walking, stand in one place. Till when it's finished. When the ball has hit the ground, that's where you want to go for the ball.
My name is Michael Chidera. I'm in Platoon 10. We are training for the volleyball competition, which will be commencing on Monday.
Majority of the members who come to camp, they are always anticipating the inter-platoon sports competition, be it volleyball or football.
Sporting activities world over is known to help keep fit, for physical fitness, for mental alertness, for toning the body muscles.
We'll be doing well in all of the activities, and currently we are still in the volleyball. We have proceeded to the finals. Hopefully we can be champions of both volleyball and football.
The officials will be coming now for the trophy award.
Sporting activity is always very fun. It's always a wonderful experience. We have sponsors from outside who come in to sponsor, give prizes to those who perform well, best players, the winning team.
I have to say a very big thank you to NYSC for bringing me here, bringing out something like this called orientation camp. My experiences have been good, has been fine, and I would say a very big thank you to NYSC for stretching me from my comfort zone.
In the course of the orientation exercise, they learn a lot. They are able to be exposed to mental training for them to build mental tenacity.
We actually are the man-o-war exercise like this morning. So we came out, we have rigorous exercises that we've been doing. What we got my clothes dirty and stained like this is that we have the one that you have to like go through something like drum, you pass through it. According to what the leader told us, they said they are preparing us for the future with this kind of rigorous like exercise. He told us that life is tough. Outside the labor market, we are going to experience so many things, and the exercises that we had today is actually preparing us for outside the labor market, wherever we are going to meet on the street generally. Man-o-war activity, the views, very, very interesting, and I'm really appreciative of all the instructors that are here to help. They really, really helped a lot, and they are very encouraging.
The essence of this training is for the corps members to be physically alert, mentally alert, and mentally prepared for whatever challenges they are going to come across out there. In as much as most of them take it to be fun, coming here to snap and have fun, there are philosophies that are embedded in each and every one of these gadgets, and that is also the why we take them through. When we say as a core member, you must be courageous, we give you the gadget that will bring out the courage in you. So it is an outdoor education for core members also, and also to prepare them for the challenges ahead.
The training so far in this camp, I would say it's helping me a lot.
It's going to help me, go far in life when it comes to making decisions, being disciplined.
The specific things I've learned in this camp is number one, discipline. Being able to wake up early in the morning and come out for the morning meditation every day. It's an act of discipline.
At least I can now schedule my time of sleeping, how I sleep, when I sleep, when I wake up.
I've also learned persistence and also patience, because if I'm not patient with others, I would have gotten into a lot of arguments. So patience is one of the virtues I've learned. We are all different, and a lot of people with their personal attitudes and their characters. But I feel it's an experience there that gives us the opportunity to learn from each other.
I think it's a learning experience for me, like I said, because you have to learn to understand people. I think that's what NYSC wanted for us, because you're coming from different parts of the world, from Nigeria, sorry. So you're trying to understand unity. You're trying to know that nobody is always going to be like my kind of person.
We have lectures in this camp. The lectures are not meant to bore you, but to help you ensure you attend lectures with jotters and pens.
There are the lectures the core members are taught about everything they need to know throughout their 1 year service year. When they find themselves in local governments, when they find themselves in their various PPA.
As you're preparing your lesson, you are also thinking of instructional material you're going to use to drive home your point.
So we have so many people coming to talk to the core members.
We are here as a kind of a mutual understanding between the Federal Fire Service and NYSC to come here and educate the core members on how to create a public awareness and to ensure that throughout their stay here, they can pass our information to the various people they are serving on the issue of what to do and what to do to make sure that we eliminate the outbreak of fire in Anambra State. Now, so far, what I've learned, we have inculcated with them is that how they can use first aid firefighting equipment that we have on ground, like a CO2 DCP. So when they discover fire, on what to do, how to use those equipment, so that before the arrival of fire service, they can use those equipment and extinguish that fire.
Let's go!
It was very eye-opening. I didn't know that I needed to learn more about that, especially how to use the fire extinguishers. Apparently there's 2 types. So I learned something, and the most exciting part was when we got to climb the truck, and then we had to wheel that fire steering wheel with water. It was so fun. It was like carrying a bazooka.
And all this will help the core members to build themselves up as they prepare to go to their various PPA after the orientation camp.
The training I have been receiving so far, and the experience I have engaged myself in since my arrival, I believe they are going to make a way for me throughout my service here, and I'm going to teach others the good impact of what I have seen in the camp.
In the course of this orientation camp, we will start skill acquisition and entrepreneurship development lectures.
The NYSC is really concerned about its core members, because we know the country we are in right now, white-collar jobs are really, really scarce. So they're encouraging core members, to learn a skill.
Said is in the bid to make you an entrepreneur. Is in a bid to make you a self-reliant core member.
It is a program that is set to prepare core members to learn skills in different areas.
It's organized in such a way that you will choose your own skill set, from agri-life to ICT to film and photography to food processing. We have a whole lot of skills for you to benefit from, and the training is free of charge.
Now the essence of it is to equip core member with some necessary skills, so that after they are blessed, instead of going about trying to seek for white collar job, you should be able to fall back on something.
Today we started our Said hands-on training. Today is the first day. The core members are excited to learn. Throughout this 1 week training, they are going to learn how to make a footwear on their own.
I am Mr. Kisito Okoye. I'm the CEO of Kita Iconic Textile and Spa. And in camp here, we're teaching core members how to make press-on nails, lash extension, and barbing.
Okay, today is the first day for Said hands-on training, and we are able to create this beautiful Zara cap. We are staying here. As you can see, after the training, they were all excited for me to arrive to these results. Understand? So tomorrow we go in for gele tying and makeup. The benefit of teaching core members this skill is to create wealth, and they also have value in their community.
This is NYSC Anambra State, and we are in our side class. I have a little knowledge about makeup before, and with the help of side class, I've gained a lot. I can make Sarah cap, I can make Evan, I can make facilitator, and I can do a perfect bridal makeup.
So far, it's been really intriguing, surprising. And making shoes or sandals from scratch has been like, really, I didn't know it was that simple, but then, it required a lot of dedication, and it was nice doing it with like people that were just learning for the first time.
The benefit of this in-camp training is to expose core members to a skill they desire to learn. With the training they got from in-camp, it will help them a lot during their out-camp.
In-camp training is more like an introductory aspect of Said, where you get to meet a trainer. The trainer takes you through the rudiments of that particular skill, how to go about and on and on and on. Then the second aspect of it is the post-camp. In that aspect, one is supposed to now fully get engaged in that aspect of skills, and to the point that the person at the point of graduation would have known everything that is needed for that skill. So that when you leave that training, if you have funds to start off, you can now start your own business without having to go around looking for white collar job and on and on and on.
White collar job is no longer there. Please, I'm begging you, make use of this opportunity you have.
So many ESCO members like you that served have picked up a skill of their interest. Some of them applied for loan they were given, and they have established their businesses. So many of them are doing fantastically well. We have so many of them today that they are turned out to be millionaires. We in NYSC were in collaboration with both government and non-governmental organizations. We're in collaboration with Bank of Industry, Access Bank, Wema Bank, Unity Bank, NNPC Foundation, Kudi Mata, even the United Nations, the World Bank. We have so many credible organizations. They have a lot of resources of funds that are ready to support core members at the end of their service to give them. All you need to do is to write your business proposal where you want to establish.
Definitely, science is very important for NYSC because things that people can't learn on their own, yeah, they are like, should I say forced to learn something, but it's actually educative. So it's really important for us.
The training is free to core members because NYSC has already sorted out the bills.
The training is free of charge.
We didn't necessarily even pay any money at all for nothing, and I'm glad the government covered us to learn a new skill that can give us more money without even having to pay any money.
Me and my colleague, we are saying a very big thank you to Saeed and to NYSC.
Thank you so much, NYSC, for the opportunity to learn this wonderful skill, because I'm sure I would have not thought of it. NYSC, if I can hug you right now, I totally will hug you. Thank you so much for the experience. It's amazing being a Nigerian, and I'm happy, I'm glad I got to experience it as a Nigerian.
NYSC pays special attention to skills acquisition because they want you to be empowered, they want you to be wealth creators, they want you to be employees of labor, they want you to make money, they want you to have streams of income that will sustain you in the course of the service year and beyond.
I've been hearing NYSC camp, NYSC camp. Immediately I got here, like I adapted with everything. I was so happy. I'm here meeting new friends, and I wasn't expecting to be that close with people around here.
Honestly, I don't want to go home. I think I want to remain here in Anambra.
I think Anambra is cool. The camp is cool. Everywhere is fine. And now that I'm the winner of the competition, I think I love Anambra the most.
This was like the fourth time I tried to try NYSC because I didn't want to go to other states. I was trying to come somewhere closer to me, but then they brought me to Anambra. I'm like, you know what? Let's do it. Let's just do it. I don't know what's waiting for me in Anambra. And I came to Anambra and I met so many interesting people, so many wonderful experiences, so yeah.
I used to really think that NYSC is a program where you just come and because you're done with school, you get to do it because it's necessary. But for the time I've been here, I think every graduate of any university should come and make sure that they sign up for this because it has helped reshape me when it comes to my time management, my social life, getting to meet different people from different walks of life, from different places, and you learn different things from them. It's a very beautiful experience. It has opened my mind to different experiences and career path that I never thought I would want to ever do. So it's every graduate from any university should try to do it. It's worth it.
I think NYSC program is very, very good to the youth because through the youth to get to the societies as well.
NYSC from inception has been a veritable project of the federal government of Nigeria.
My favorite part of camp. I have two favorite parts of the camp. One is the marching part.
2024 March Stream 1 is a Platoon drill competition. 3 by 30 corps members on parade, ready for inspection, sir.
I personally love marching. The parade commander.
The inter-platoon drills competition from platoon 1 to 10 usually have this beautiful marching drill, slow march to quick march competition.
There is no story about the orientation count course that you will not find the narrative about drills inside. What lessons do we take away from drills? Drills teaches adherence to standards. Yes, adherence to standards. There is also response to command. There is individual coordination. There is teamwork. Drill is discipline, and a sense of accomplishment.
You know, I like the marching because everybody is so, they're trying to meet up, they're trying to push up, you know, everybody's trying to...
Number 8 Platoon, that is your morale.
A sense of accomplishment that follow this kind of activity.
This is what we call I was once a soldier.
Today you have all demonstrated exceptional discipline and precision. You have all proven yourselves to be champions. First position goes to number 10. To the winners, I say congratulations. And to the others, take pride in your resilience and invaluable lessons you've learned today.
These are the lessons we take away from drill, military drill.
It is very, very colorful and beautiful.
For platoon will advance and will be order! By the right! Quick march!
3, 2, 1, action. My name is Ebari James and I'm one of the OBS studio managers.
The OBS, such a lovely family experience. I love them so much.
We are in charge of managing the studio, coordinating core members that come in there, show them how we do things in camp and what they are supposed to do as OBS members.
I am in OBS and I'm a member of broadcasting unit.
When we have lost but found items, have items that are misplaced by core members in camp, the broadcasters are the ones who make announcements, announcing that we have lost but found items so the core members can come and fly and collect their items. Then we have the media department. Those ones are really, that department is a very, very important department in the OBS and in the camp generally because they're in charge of capturing pictures, videos of all the events that will be happening, because we have to post on all our social media platforms to update those outside the camp on what is going on inside. So photographers, videographers, voiceover artists, whatever, they are all in the media department.
I'm a writer. We are reporters actually. We report every event that happens here on camp.
Also, we have the ICT department. They're in charge of typing for any typesetting jobs we need done. We need to design graphics for some of our events because when we have events like the swearing-in ceremony, we used to, produce flyers.
In the graphic design department, we create flyers for various events going on in camp. Naturally, I'm a very fast designer, so I don't actually waste time on a particular design.
Also, we have the decorators. These people are very, very important in camp because, when we're having big events where we need to decorate, like the swearing-in ceremony, for example, outside the parade ground, we need to make that place look colorful so that the events will look colorful as well. Most importantly, we have the sound engineers. These guys are really, really important. I know every other department is important in OBS, but these people are really, really key because I believe without sound in the camp, nothing will work.
If I hadn't joined OBS, I wouldn't have learned how to manage my time better because I would have just wake up, dress up and go, and I would not know how to have like an extra thing to manage and know how to do it so well. So I love it. So
joining the committee in camp is really, really important because we see committees in camp as mini families. But the first mini family you have in camp is your platoon. That's the first mini family where you guys interact and share ideas. Then you join the committee now. You're joining the committee now for the reasons or the purpose of not just passing through the camp, but allowing the camp pass through you. Let it be that yes, you came, you did something, and you left a mark before you exited the camp. And if you're able to make a serious or a valuable impact for the 21 days period you'll be in camp, in that particular department you belong to, there are chances you might get a commendation letter. And it's something encouraging when you go back to your houses or you go back to your parents, your families, and show them that, I went to camp, this is what I did, and this is what they gave me. It doesn't seem like much, but that alone I know will make your parents proud that yes, this person went, participated voluntarily, and came out as one of the best. Because I won't say the commendation letter is like a qualification for you as a core member to carry yourself or to acclaim yourself as, how do I put it, like one of the best core members in camp. But I feel it gives you that little bit of pride that, yes, so I came here, I did something that was impactful enough for NYSC to observe and notice. And they gave me this to commend me for my efforts. So we always encourage core members, wherever you go to, join the committee. Don't join the committee because you want to gain something from that committee. No, go there voluntarily. Wherever it is, wherever task or wherever that committee is responsible for, try your best to give 100%. And I promise you, whichever camp, as long as it's Nigeria and NYSC is concerned, they will always appreciate you for your good job and your efforts.
Kitchen is where we cook food. So here we prepare meal for our core members. Not just meal, but we make sure that we cook good food. And not just cook it on time. In the kitchen, we do have platoons. Every day platoons, each platoon come on daily basis. Yesterday, we started with Platoon 1. Platoon 1 was here yesterday, from morning till night. So today we have Platoon 2.
Some core members will be like, oh, I can't eat kitchen food. So they end up going to the Mami market to get what they want. So they have a lot of varieties of things there at the Mami market. They see lots of foods and goodies there. Sometimes these core members go with their friends. They end up buying their friends food, drinks, and so on. And they start making friends.
Camp is always very fun. But there are some people that just come with a very rigid mentality that they just want to pass through it and just go. But if you come there with an open mind, you're flexible, you meet people, engage, you talk. I'm not saying you should do extreme, but just try to communicate, make friends. You used to go to the market and chill in the evening, drink, eat together. You know, you're creating bonds that you appreciate outside camp.
Your forgiving eyes, looking back at me from the other side, like you understood me. Never letting you go. We all need that someone who gets you like no one else, right when you need it the most. We all need a soul to rely on, a shoulder to cry on. I'm not gonna make it a la 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 la. I'm not gonna make it.
What can you say as your living camp?
I'm highly delighted to deliver this address to mark the conclusion of the 21 days of carefully articulated training aimed at making you all-round annual qualifications. Remember to be good ambassadors of the NYSC at all times.
Marching to victory, by the way, you will continue to march forward.
I hereby declare the 2024 Batch 6 in 1 orientation course closed to the glory of God.
Congratulations.
Alright, so the last day in camp is a day filled with so many emotions
It's important, please.
for so many reasons. Because there are some people that will be so happy because they are posted to where they want, or the local government where they feel will be very convenient for them. And there are those that will be crying and be so bitter because they were posted to locations or interior parts of that particular state.
Hey, sorry.
0313.
0313.
But you know, NYSC will always encourage you that wherever you're posted to, accept it with an open mind.
I don't want to see my because I'm relocating.
Now, there's another set of people that have very high emotions that day too. Those on relocation. For those of them that their relocations will not work, you need to see their emotions on that day.
Sorry, your relocation no work.
Some to get so extreme that they'll start crying. And at the end of the day, you find out that even after all those tears they shed, it might later work, because most times they're always so anxious to check. The closing ceremony might finish, let's say, 10 a.m. in the morning. And out of experience, I think the relocation letters used to reflect from like 12 p.m. that particular day. So most of them don't have all these information, and they'll start acting because they feel, this one, NYSC has fucked me up, so many tears. And there's this other set of people that will be so happy because they'll cancel their relocation.
I don't get
One, probably they've seen somebody they like in camp, or they just feel, okay, they should try a new environment. And most times, for someone like me, I did that too, because, you know, we came in with the expectation that this Anambra State is always like that, it's always like that, it's always like that. But at the end of the day, when I passed through the 21 days in camp, that mindset changed. And I know I'm not the only person that experienced that. There are so many core members that pass through the camp and later find out that, it's not as bad as they say it is. So.
But now that I'm here, I think the rumors I've heard about coming to Anambra State especially, I think it's just rumors.
That day is always a day filled with so many emotions, and if you're around that day, you laugh and you cry with some people. But all the same, the camp experience is always wonderful.
Ministry of Commerce.
There are buses that come in that day to pick core members to their various destinations. For those of them that will be traveling outside the state on that particular day, NYSC used to make proper arrangements, negotiate with drivers, and give the job to competent transportation companies that they are really sure of. So we know that yes, the core members are in safe hands, and they are always in touch. The state coordinator is always in touch with each bus that is conveying any core member outside of the state. There's always somebody inside there who gives information to the secretariat here in Anambra State, informing them that, we are safe, we're in so place, we'll soon get our destination, the driver has been very nice, he's been driving carefully and safely on the road, but not had any accident. And for those of them that are not going to be relocating, those of them that will be serving in the States, there are always buses that come in to take them to their PPAs. That's one good thing about NYSC. We care about our core members. They care about their core members a lot. So they don't want you to start stressing around, because from camp, you don't know anywhere in the state. So where do you want to go to? So they are making provisions. The local government chairman send buses for each local government to come there, pick the core members and take them to the secretariat of that particular local government. Then from there, we have CLOs and local government inspectors that will now help them locate their various PPs. It's always a very wonderful thing, when you see that NYSC cares a lot about their core members. And we don't just, because it will be so bad if you come to camp, you don't know anywhere in the state, and you just leave camp that day and they're telling you to your 10 to Israel, no direction on where to go to. They post you to Iyala, you don't even know where that place is. So I think we should appreciate NYSC for that initiative. It's a very wonderful one. Thank you.
Hi guys, my name is Blessing Obaze Osikote. I'm from Edo State, Okela to be precise. So I'm going to be telling you guys about my camp experience when I was in camp. So I think I received my call-up letter at about 13th of February or so. And I didn't even know that there was a state called Anambra. Anyways, I came down to Anambra, I think a day after I was supposed to be in camp. during my registration, I met this angry lady. She was supposed to be or rather she's actually my platoon officer, and she was like, "You are going to replace that girl, blah 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 blah," and stuff like that. I'm like, "Ha, which girl?" Anyways, she was so angry, I couldn't even say anything, so I just agreed. Went back to my hostel. I came back and they were like, I have to go through an interview or something like that. So I went into the room and they were like, what's your name? Where are you from? What did you study? And stuff like that. And after the whole interview, I went back to my room. I actually gave them a wrong state code number because I was not interested. I didn't want to participate in anything while I was in camp. So when I left, I think the next day they were announcing through that OBS stuff like, this person with this 0718. Yeah, I think that was the number I gave. And I think there was this guy that actually took my bus with me to my room. So Wasabi, Isha came to my hostel and they brought me out. So, and they were like, why did you give us a wrong state code number? And I was like, maybe you heard me wrongly, but truth be told, I actually did it. But anyways, that all boils down to I became call camp director. So, and it was actually very fun. I got to sit with, the dignitaries, as it's called, while in camp. I was not stressed. I didn't participate in parade and stuff like that. So it was fun. I could actually get the view of everything that happened while I was in camp. And the soldiers, they always like calling me small camp director. It was actually fun anyways.
I was posted to camp in February 15th. That was our day of entering camp, but personally I went a few days after. Camp experience so far was really amazing for me, and I was always saying that I would love to go to camp again, legit, because it was really nice. I was part of the OBS, and OBS really made me to enjoy a lot of privileges in camp, I will not lie. I was the one doing the morning announcement, yes, and it made me very popular, which is another thing I enjoyed from being in camp. So basically my camp experience was wonderful. It was so good that with all my activities in camp, I was given a recommendation letter at our passing out parade.
I love OBS. I think from secondary school I've been a band boy. Then I came and I had an avenue to be with the NYSC band. My God, I'm a saxophonist, but we don't have money to get sax. But in camp, I was able to have a feel of a clarinet, and then I enjoyed OBS, under the band. Then I now saw a second family, NCCF. God, joy! Like my joy, Brown doing NCCF, and then to God's privilege, I was appointed as the assistant music director. And for 3 weeks, just stayed as an MD, AMD, enjoyed the whole moment. And that was it for me in camp. Mommy food. Well, hey, that was something else. But then I enjoyed the food in dining hall and all. But I love the band. Like, I love the band. A whole lot of gyration, especially those morning times. Yeah, so that's it for me. Camp experience was the sweetest and the bestest for any E1 that could ever be. Yeah.
My camp experience was fun. It was exciting. Apart from the struggles of having to wake up very early, parade, no much sleeping time, and then I made good friends, I made good connections, I met genuine people, platoon activities and all of those things. And yeah, my platoon was always coming first, so I enjoyed camp. It was fun for me. From camp, I would think Said helped me. So I was in the group where we had to learn hairstyling, nails, eyelashes, all these things that can make you an entrepreneur, to make you have a business of your own. So yeah, I think that was one thing I learned from Side NYSC.
Now, NYSC experience generally, wow, I don't know how I'm going to put it in one word, but it was good and bad. Some days were good, some days were bad. But one thing I want to say is I was posted to a very good organization that, they took care of me. They were paying me well as a core member. And I think it was part of the benefit of participating in camp. So I don't want to encourage any core member out there that if you go to camp, it would be nice to not just slouch and wait for things to happen. Be active. It could get you a lot of recommendations, and you could actually secure a good PPA from camp. So my entire camp experience, my entire NYSC experience was, like I said, good and bad. Some days were good, some days were bad. Getting familiar with the people here, learning their language. They prioritize their local language a lot. And most times when you say, okay, I don't understand, and everybody like, you look Igbo now, an Igbo girl, how come you cannot speak Igbo? This kind of thing. But my ear no good for language. I don't see the Igbo, pata pata, and I'm about leaving. But I would say that Igbo people in summary are very good. They can be very accommodating if money is involved. You know what I'm saying?
My service here was blissful because God helped me. It was stressful, CDS, monthly clearance, outreaches, because I was in medical and health CDS, so we always had to go to villages and towns for outreaches and medical checkups. Then it was also good because I was able to meet up with other NYSC members. I was able to go to events, programs, and youth empowerment programs and all sorts. So in all, my NYSC year was a very good one.
And one of the impact I made during my service in my PPA, it's a community school, and I saw students using more of their native language, communicating both in class and outside the class, even with their teachers. I saw that as a need where I come from, and it was not rhyming. So I had to bring up a plan which to unite the students together, creating a debate between interclass. This enabled them to be using English more often in class. And believe me, some of the students, when they see me, they still thank me, and the principal was like, wow, that was a good plan.
I was part of the dance and drama CDS in Oka, local government area, and there was a general competition that was held for this region, and our CDS represented Anambra State for the competition. It was a trying time for us because while other coppers were balling, we were paying transportation, going for rehearsals and all of that, only to make sure that we bring the win to Anambra State. And as a matter of fact, we actually won the drama competition for Anambra State. In terms of, count that as the greatest impact any human being can make as a core member, which we did.
NYSC has 4 cardinal programs. Orientation is the first. After the orientation is primary assignment. In the course of the primary assignment is community development service.
My name is Karim Justin, and I'm a core member in Community Secondary School, Umuopo.
I was assigned to teach literature and English.
So as part of my community development service, I'll be donating texts for literature and English language to my school library in Community Secondary School. As part of my challenges when I came to this school, most of these texts are not available in the school library. And whenever you give students assessments, whenever you give them assignments rather, you give them assignments or you ask them to read this text as part of their curriculum, they come up with excuses like they don't have the means of getting this text. They don't have the means, they don't have the money to procure this text.
Students complaining about them not having literature books, give them assignments or homeworks to do, and they come back the next day not having done their assignment, and you ask them, they say, Auntie, I don't have the literature book. Auntie, I don't have the money to get the book. So yeah, this is like the major challenge here.
So I procured over 50 copies of the 9 texts that you'll be needing from SS1 to SS3, and I'm donating them to the library. So I want you guys to make good use of this text. I want you guys to know that you can get them, go to the library, you can borrow them, you have access to this text. So I want you to make good use of this opportunity, and I want you to use this opportunity to impact your lives, and I wish you all the best in your endeavors.
My name is Amechina Michael. I'm from SS1. In the past, I didn't have the means of getting these books, but now I can have access to them. At least as a literature student, I've got some access to the books which I didn't have the means to get them. These books brought can help us both in our internal and external exams like WAEC, NECO, and other exams. This is a great project because now the students can have access to some books, or to most of the books now available in the library, as this has been one of the challenges we've been facing here in Umuopo. And I am glad that yes, this project has finally come to a reality for the students, because now they can prepare for both internal and external exams.
He approached me that he wants a project he's going to do in the school for the students. I was thinking it's just maybe trying to make students get together, buy biscuits, buy stuff. I said, okay, I'll be around. So I was short of words when he came up with all these textbooks. The textbook is for literature students. He is embarking on this project because of the challenges, difficulties he faced while serving in the school. The difficulties in getting recent textbooks. Most of the textbooks we have in the library, they are all outdated. So he went out of his way to get these textbooks. So many of them, 9 different textbooks. Whenever you show up, grace, favor, mercy will come up to speak for you.
Amen.
So your case is not a case of there is no job in Nigeria.
Yes.
Your case is that you will be called to choose a job.
Amen.
Anambra State! Anthem!
With all our hearts, we pray and ask, God bless Anambra, God bless the shining light that we bear. We're the only ones to make her brighter, the only ones to make her better, the only ones to make Anambra shine. With our sweat and blood, every breath of our lives, we've trust in God, we will lift our homeland high. We believe in togetherness, we'll build a land of progress. With the